Hello and welcome to this special News 9 presentation and analysis of the England versus West Indies T20 World Cup match. England dismissed West Indies for a low total as low as 55, and then they looked like making a match out of it and ultimately won by 6 wickets. Hello, I am Abhishek Paul. With me is my colleague Nikhil Narayan, and we are going to discuss this clinical win by England, world champions, the 50-over world champions, defeating the 20-over world champions. Nikhil, a clinical show?
Absolutely, a great performance by England. A bit of a stutter in the chase, losing 4 wickets. They would have liked to win by 8 or more. But, I mean, that's all right. A brilliant performance by their bowling unit led by Rashid. 55 all out. I mean, sensational.
Right. And I mean, in the mid-innings, we discussed about the batting collapse. You know, how do you see West Indies team reacting to it? They have like great figures like Chris Gayle, like Kieran Pollard, players who have experience, who can take the team forward. Do you see them recovering from this loss? Because this group, by the way, is the group of death,
Absolutely. I do see that, Abhishek. See, the thing is, West Indies is a volatile team. 55 all out in this game. Don't be surprised if they score 220 in their next encounter.
Right.
They need to forget this game as an aberration. This was an aberration. I don't think they will collapse like this again. So I think just forget this match as an aberration and move on.
Before we discuss West Indies batting further, I mean, a quick word on the England's batting. They had a bit of stumble. Do you think that's also an aberration? Because you predicted that they are going to win in 6 overs, but
yeah, 2.2 overs more.
2.2. It's also an aberration. I mean, obviously, Jason Roy, he was out for 11.
Yeah.
George Buttler, he stayed not out. But Johnny Bairstow and Moeen Ali, both were out for single-digit numbers.
Yeah, I think overall the batting today in both the matches has been a little disappointing.
Right.
I think more nerves than anything else. Dubai wicket has been excellent for batting, so there was no reason for West Indies to be bowled out 55 and England to lose 4 wickets. I think overall nerves of the big occasion, big World T20, and therefore we saw an overall failure of the batsmen in both the matches. But nothing much to read into England's batting. I mean, I think they'll come out, all guns blazing in the next encounter.
From the outside, how do you read the pitch, Dubai pitch?
To me, it was a batting wicket and just poor batting.
Right, and let's come back to West Indies batting. I mean, as we discussed, the scorecard reads like a phone number with only Chris Gayle scoring a double-digit score. Possibly, what should be their modus operandi going forward? Playing through the same style, attack.
Attack, yes. But if you lose some wickets in the power play, then someone has to take the responsibility and play that anchor accumulator.
Right.
Plan your attack. Just don't go all out, all gun blazing when the situation doesn't demand that. You cannot win World T20s by just attacking. You need to also sort of, play. Someone has to play the role of the playmaker. Marlon Samuels did it in the 2016 and 2012 final for you. You need to have that anchor in the middle. Just don't go one-dimensional, even if you have the most destructive batting unit in the world.
And do you think, like, who would be their, go-to man? I mean, going forward. I mean, they have so many, but Kieran Pollard, do you think he has it in him, to turn things around? The captain.
I think Evan Lewis at the top of the order is a good batsman. And I think I'm expecting Kieran Pollard to play a little more responsibly in the middle order.
Right.
Great experience, won the CPL, won the IPL many times in Mumbai Indians. I think going forward, Pollard and Lewis will be the 2 key players in that whole lineup of superstars.
And how crucial is this 2 points for England, in this group 1? Because, I mean, even Sri Lanka and Bangladesh are now in that group, right?
Any win in this group is huge, because this group, there are no easy matches.
Right.
So Sri Lanka play Bangladesh tomorrow, in the first encounter. So any win in this group, Abhishek, is a massive win.
Right. And before we sign off, a quick word on the blockbuster, that is India versus Pakistan, which is going to be played in Dubai, the venue of the England versus West Indies match, though different pitch will be used, as is the norm. A quick word on that?
We've already predicted, based on analysis, India go in favourites with a 63% chance of winning. It's 12-0 in World Cups to India. We are expecting it to be a lucky 13 for India.
So lucky 13 says Nikhil. That's it for now. Do join us for the live coverage of India versus Pakistan match tomorrow. Also, there's a match between Sri Lanka and Bangladesh. We will cover it live. Do join us. Thank you and good night.